In a real life scenario, you will work with more difficult structure than a dictionary. So it means it can be dictionary combined with another structure, with another data type. So we will check it now. So for example, library books. So how we will store a book in a library books, or we can say that we have more books. Okay, so for example, 2 books. How we can store it in library books, because every book should be a dictionary, okay, but there are 2 dictionaries in library books. So it means it can be, for example, the list. Okay, so the list means that the first item has an index 0 and the second item has an index 1. Do you remember? So it means that the first will be some dictionary and the second will be dictionary as well. So if I will print library books, for example, like this, it means this dictionary. If I will print library books number 1, it means this dictionary. Okay, so we will create some dictionary now. So I will write title, The Hobbit, for example, author will be Tolkien. It goes like this. After that, genres. It's fantasy and adventure. So you can see that in the dictionary you can have another list, okay, and we need to know how to work with it. Here's times borrowed. It means how many times the book was borrowed. Okay, for example, here has to be a column, comma, and again I will just copy it and put here something else, like this book, famous book from George Orwell. It's dystopian and political fiction, and times borrowed, for example, 8 times. Okay, so it means if you will print something like this, it means that you will print this dictionary. This means you will print this dictionary. So I would print here some separator, and we will see. So you can see the first dictionary, separator, the second dictionary. Okay, great. First dictionary, separator, second dictionary. But you have to be aware that how we said that the first item has an index 0. Okay, everything is go from 0 in the list. So now I would like to print out, for example, Tolkien. So it means the author. How can I do that? So it's the library books 0. It's this, and now we just use these brackets as well, and we would like to have an author. So it means the value. So I will run it, and you can see Tolkien is here. Okay, so now I would like to print out adventure. So what does it mean? So it will be library books. Okay, this is number 0. Okay, perfect. Now I need genres. How do you call it in English? Genres. And now, but be careful, because this is the list. Okay, so if I will run it, it is the list. So it means if I want adventure, so it's a list, and I want not item with number 0, but the item with the number 1. So the list number 1. Okay, and that should be adventure. I will run it. Adventure. Perfect. So now you can try by yourself. For example, you would like to print out dystopian, genres, dystopian. So you can try it by yourself. I will try it as well. So library books number 1 is this, genres. So it goes like this. And dystopia, it means that this print will print this list. So I want number 0, correct? I will run it. Dystopian, perfect. And that's it. So if I would like to print, for example, number 8, it will be easy. Library books is number 1, so it means this dictionary, number 1. And I would like times borrowed, like this. And it give me back number 8. Oh, number 8 is here. Perfect. So I hope now you know how to work with this structure, because it's very typical in a real life scenarios when you work with code. And I hope that you understand how it goes.